Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Today is November 24th, and here's your daily energy report. Before I get to the energy report, I want to remind you guys 40% off during Sagittarius season. Get you guys an astrology report. I want to help you guys out. I have a lot of great things going on. And I'm telling you right now, this next 4 weeks, it's going to be critical to get clarity and understanding about this massive ascension process. I'm sure you're feeling it. I'm feeling it too. Let's connect, let's grow, let's find that clarity and navigate that ascension process that we can come into the next year right. Check it out, spiritualbodybuilder.com. The link is in the description box below on YouTube and in my bio on Instagram. Okay, now what's going on for today? We have this ascension process is going. It's going to continue to just rise. We're at the pinnacle. We're coming up to the Jupiter Saturn, inching closer towards getting out of Capricorn, and we can feel it. It's almost like pulling up and out all the dysfunction that's no longer serving us within ourselves and out in the world. But it's almost like it's slow and it's tedious, and it's kind of like you have to be able to just sit in it and just accept it, right? There's just so much stuff going on because there's a massive amount of energy being purged right now. And we have the moon today transiting through the beginning of Aries. So it's going to be conjunct Chiron, and later on in the day, it'll be conjuncting Mars. So this is where, and also Chiron is quincunxing over to Venus. And with Venus in Scorpio, this is like, if you're in a situation with a relationship, you're not sure where it's at, like, you're going to kind of be like, what do I really want from this? What am I doing? Like, a lot of asking yourself, like, I don't want to get caught up in the same traps I've been caught up in before. I know that there's a new beginning coming. I want to make sure I do it right. So I don't want to move fast, but I don't want to move too slow. And so you can get in your head a little bit about, like, what do I do? How fast do I go? I want to make the right decisions. It's like, all this cerebral stuff is going to be elevated and peaking out for the next couple of weeks, really. But just try to allow yourself to just accept what feels right, and just know what feels wrong, and let that what wrong go that way. You're that way. Now, I personally feel that some of the what feels wrong around me in my reality is kind of being pushed upon me. And therefore, that's making me have to solidify my own emotional boundaries. So we have to stand up. The expression, if you don't fall for something, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? This is where, like, that rings true on so many levels. This is where you have to ask yourself, what do you stand for? Who are you? What are your values, your morals, your ethics? What do you want your life to look like? Are you taking responsibility? It's Capricorn energy. Are you taking responsibility for your life, or are you being a victim? Like, life is giving us a massive reality check right now. And it would behoove you in humanity, because we are the collective consciousness, right? We're all connected. The more people that listen to that calling within, the more people that rise up and stand in their own power. And that is where we're headed. That is what we require for this higher vibration. And, of course, there will be those that will not heed that call. But I believe anybody watching this content right here with me, y'all are on the same train, baby. We are going, and we are not stopping, and we are making this shit happen. So, allow this stuff to come out. This is learning a new way to live, learning a new balance of energy, learning how to read energy differently in a more mature. It's almost like we're growing up as a collective, right? That's at least how it kind of feels to me. And, with Jupiter now at 25 degrees, it's smack in the middle between Saturn and Pluto. So it's sort of connecting those two energies. So the Jupiter-Pluto was just this deep, dark, intense, passionate, holy fuck, what was that kind of energy? And now Saturn, it's coming more into like, holy fuck, what was that? Okay, let's structure it. Now we got to take this major leap into the next phase of our lives, and we want to put it together. We want to make it look nice. We want to create a structure for it, whether it's a business or a relationship or having a child or, whatever that may be, whatever next step is for you. That's what we're feeling like. We need to create this thing. We need to move into this place. We need to start being like this. And then it's like, okay, it's time to, put up or shut up, right? Like, let's establish the foundation. Let's stabilize it. Let's structure it. Let's give it form. Let's give the matter form, and let's make it something solid so that we can stand on this foundation for the rest of our lives. All right. We are still in that, like, investigative sort of mode, mentally. So allow the investigation to like be curious and bring up. And let me tell you something. Right now, energies like these, times like these, is where dreams can be fulfilled. Okay, so if you are trying to take a leap in your life, you've been thinking about something and you're terrified of it, or maybe you're like, I got to risk it all just to do this thing. Like, it's going to put me in a very uncomfortable position. I don't know if I'm going to make it or be safe if I do. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm telling you right now, do it. Step into it. Put it out there to the universe and know that it's going to work, because it is. This energy is inviting moves like that to happen. This is where we can make our dreams come true. But the one thing with that, well, the one caveat is that you have to know exactly what your dream is. And in order to know what your dream is, you have to have an open heart. Think about that deeply. If your heart is blocked, I know many of us have blocked heart chakras, okay? Mine has been opening like fucking crazy lately. And I'm feeling it like nobody's business. So I feel you and I understand, okay? We need the clarity. We need to see the vision in our mind to create, because right now, Age of Aquarius, we're coming up that Saturn-Pluto conjunction. This is where, if we have that vision in our mind, if we have the feeling in our body of creating this new life that we want, and we have the courage to step into it, it will manifest. It is manifesting. It is in the process of coming from the etheric realm down into this plane. Okay, I know a lot of people are getting downloads like crazy. A lot of people are getting information, insight. This is the direction that the light is pulling me in. Listen to that guidance. Allow that to pull you forward through the fear, into the unknown, into the next version of your beautiful life, because life is about to take on a magnificent, incredibly new meaning. Our DNA is being activated at such a profound level. Nothing like this has ever happened in recorded history, as far as I can tell. Okay, big things coming, guys. We are going to start to have just these crazy, people are going to start waking up, and just everywhere. It's going to be nuts. Watch. Embrace the unknown. Allow it to unfold and enjoy the process the best you can. Okay, or at the very least, don't beat yourself up to the process, because beating yourself up will not serve any kind of positive purpose whatsoever. All right? So that is what I have for you today. Tomorrow, don't forget, I'll be going live on Instagram and YouTube at 5 p.m., okay, for the weekly energy report. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the energies in the charts for an hour, and then I will hold 30 minutes after to answer your guys' questions. So go ahead, jump on there. You guys can ask me personal questions, whatever you want to ask. We'll talk. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. Forget about it. So I hope to see you there. And don't forget, 40% off astrology level 1, 2, and 3 readings. Go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. Let's work together, baby. All right. You guys have a beautiful day. I'll see you on the next report.